Here she is, folks. We're having a look. This is 2023 170-inch wheelbase, the 2500, and here is your price. I don't know if I'm pointing at it because the sun's right in my eyes, but $57,000 for the brand new van. So you're talking $5,000-6,000 down on it, and you're in it. I'm waiting for the salesman. He recommended going white. That way you can always get like FedEx contracts and things like that. But I'm kind of, yeah, this one here, it's got the bulkhead in it. 170-inch diesel, high output. This might be the one here, folks. This might be it. So that's what we're looking at. I can't really see the video because the sun is very bright, but they've got a whole line of them. Some are diesel, some are gas. But yeah, his recommendation was go white for FedEx contracts specifically. But a lot to choose from here for sure. Go, folks, here we go. We're getting ready to go back on the road, and we got a haul of stuff to take with us because we got to start getting serious. Y'all see that van? Y'all see? Let's talk about vans, guys. So we got to save some money. So we went shopping this time. Ramen, of course. Gotta have plenty of ramen. You know, all our breads, we're ready to roll. You guys ever had these egg cups? These things are fucking good. Just throw, well, you're supposed to throw an egg in it, but a viewer a couple years ago said, dude, 2 eggs, bro, 2 eggs. And then you put in, they got their cheddar cheese, sausage, bacon. You just cook that shit in the microwave. It's amazing. How about this? Jalapeno mustard. Never tried it. We're gonna give it a go. Got us some roast beef. Yep. Cottage cheese. This fat boy needs cottage cheese. We all know that. We all know that. The most important part, guys, 2 bottles of vape juice. We're ready to roll. We're ready to make us some money, I guess. I'm not sure if that's what I meant to say. All this stuff to freeze. Look. Look. Cheddar jalapeno. Look, I got 3 sirloins. 3 sirloins. 6 burgers. A ton of chicken. Look at this chicken. Ton of it. 12 pieces of those. And water, of course. Hell yeah, son. We're getting ready to get back on the road. And stop buying truck stop food. How you like that? What's going on, guys? Not the greatest angle in the world, but hey, we'll work with what we got. So, always so much to do when you go home. You know, getting ready to get back on the road, getting all the stuff you need, getting all your laundry done, all that, and you know, getting things done around the house that need to be done. So we haven't been able to really slow down for quite a few months with doing that lease and everything and trying to keep that afloat. So it does feel weird. I gotta be honest, this feels really weird, having downtime and just not really having to worry about it, and how we're gonna pay all the truck bills and all those things. So you saw at the beginning of the video, I went and priced out those vans. They're not as bad as I thought they were going to be. Sorry, you guys are looking straight up my nose right now. But they're not as bad as I thought they were going to be. 60 grand, brand new. They range in the like 58 to 62,000, sort of depending on the options you get. The one I was looking at had, I think I showed you the price of the one right next to it. The one I was looking at was 60,000, like right at 60 grand, and it had the bulkhead in it, which I think would be nice. The guy pointed out to me, the salesman on these vans was very knowledgeable on, and he should be, right? But he pointed out for a short guy like me, he said that bulkhead will be fine, and then you're not listening to all that you know, noise of the freight banging around and stuff like that. And the walls were already insulated and all that, kind of cut down on all the noise. But with the bulkhead in it, it was right at that $60,000 range. I did reach out to a guy here on YouTube that runs a company doing that. He always seemed like he was ready, like willing to respond to emails and stuff, because I don't email people on YouTube, but he always puts his email in the description. And a few days had went by, and I'll admit I did get a little bit impatient. I didn't hear back from him, so I dropped. You guys let me know what you think of this. I was like, well, that wasn't very nice, but I dropped a comment on one of his videos. Said, hey, dude, I emailed you, and I kind of want to talk to you a little bit. I'm definitely considering getting a van, and I want to learn from you. You seem very knowledgeable in this business. And maybe I just took it wrong. I was just waking up when I saw his comment, but he goes, well, maybe you could learn from the 250 plus videos that I've put out. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, that's true, maybe. But the reason I was reaching out was because if I do get a van, I'd probably want to come put it on with your company. But you know what? It's fine. There's other companies out there. But I kind of took that a little bit hard. I was like, well, that wasn't very nice at all. But maybe just a me problem. But anyways, got to look at those vans, about 10 grand cheaper than I thought they were. So we're looking at coming up with a $6,000 down payment to have the van. I still need to do more research on like what companies I could put it on with, things like that. I could get my own authority, but I don't think I'm ready for that right out the gate. But that is a possibility in the future, I think. And I'm getting conflicting messages on that. There's people that say you need a DOT and MC number, which I'm inclined to believe that's probably the case. And there's people that say, oops, the road closed here. So, oh, I think I can turn here. Okay. I don't drive around my town very often anymore. But there's people that say you don't need it, and there's people that say you do need it. And if you're dealing with brokers and things like that, any experience I've had dealing with a broker, they identify you by your MC number. That's how they're able to look up sort of your track record and if they want to do business with you. So I'm inclined to believe that you do need a DOT and MC number. You need your own authority unless you put it on with another company. That's what I believe to be the truth. But this guy that I was reaching out to always says in his videos that you don't need those things. And I just don't understand where that's coming from. But that's okay. So as of right now, that's still the goal. But of course that can change. I talked to my wife about it quite a bit yesterday. Like, hey, you know, truck prices are dropping too. To where, you know, you can get a used truck for much cheaper. Yeah, maybe 20 grand cheaper if you're not going too crazy. 20 grand less than the price of that new van. And we talked about it for a little while. And she said, just do the van. She said, sure, you're going to spend more money, but she's like, when it comes to breakdowns and things like that, of course it's going to cost money on a van, but it's going to be much less than a truck. And she thought it was too risky to buy a used truck. We've kind of already been down that road, and it didn't go great for us. I'm lost in some neighborhood right now. Hopefully I find my way out. Damn road was closed. But anyways, she actually, my wife often doesn't really enjoy my crazy ideas. She's like, oh God, here we go again, right? But she's actually very much on board with this van thing. So that's cool, right? Absolutely, I think it is. So that's still the goal. As of right now, you know, remember we're in a rebuild year, so it's not like I just have 6 grand laying around. I will tell you guys honestly, I do obviously appreciate you watching. That certainly helps. All the proceeds from YouTube are what's going towards paying for that. Everything that comes in from YouTube. So it's going to be you guys. You know, I can put out the content if you watch and subscribe, and you know, we get the super chats sometimes, and the super thanks on the videos, and the what else? There's the channel memberships, all that stuff. All that stuff is going towards this potential van idea. Even if that idea changes, I'll be in position to do whatever I think I need to do next. So I just don't have it in me anymore, I don't think, to work for people. I very much enjoyed being independent. With all the downfalls that come with that, I enjoyed it a lot more. But I have to be smarter about it, is the point. I can't just go off half-cocked and go buy a truck and that's all the money I have and just hope for the best. I definitely can't jump into a lease purchase for a truck. I can't do anything like that. So I have to sit back, relax, do it the right way. And hey, we're getting there. We're getting there. So it's going to be a slow process, but I think that's probably for the better right now. Instead of just going off and buying that van right now, we'll pay attention to the freight market, especially that market, and sort of see what happens with all that, you know, and that helps us to put ourselves in a better position when we get there. So we did that, went and priced out our vans, and then yesterday grocery shopping for the truck, because since I've gotten back in a truck, I have just been eating out of the truck stop, fast food, things like that. And so I spent $130, $140, I think, to get enough stuff that it should last me a couple weeks at least. I'll still probably, you know, be in a hurry sometimes and don't want to stop, pull over and make me something to eat real quick. So I'll probably still buy things from time to time. But yeah, we definitely need to be more conscious of the spending and things like that. So now I'm headed over to T-Mobile to replace my internet box that I broke in the truck, and hopefully they don't charge me a ton of money for that. But I guess I wouldn't necessarily lose the ability to go live with you guys from the road if I don't have that, but I would be using my phone as a hotspot, where I really enjoy having this dedicated internet. So we're doing that right now, heading over there, almost there. And then I need to swing by a hardware store. The screws in our shutters, I'm trying to grab one here. What are you waiting for, goofy ass? It's a four-way stop. Get out the way. Here's the screw. These are pulling out of our shutters around our windows. We've had a lot of wind and rain this year, and we've got some shutters in bad shape. So I'm going to try to get maybe a little longer screw. See if that works. I'm not much of a handyman, but the thought process is there's still good wood deeper than this screw goes, and we can screw into it. And hopefully that will hold for the time being. That's the only solution I could come up with for a quick fix. Plus we got that damn smoke alarm, the 9-volt battery, and it died. So I'm gonna grab a few of those also. We've been putting some work into the house a little bit as we can. My daughter's teenage girls, right? So they get real moody sometimes, and they have completely obliterated the doorknobs. Like 3 of them were just completely trashed, so we had to replace those. Teenage girls, you know, what are you gonna do? But that's kind of the downside, I guess, of being on the road all the time. One of the many downsides, of course. But things kind of get a little bit out of control sometimes, and then come home and you gotta put in some work and get those things done. But not a big deal. Not a big deal. Keep the house nice, if you can with teenagers stomping around. So anyways, I have arrived at the T-Mobile, and I'll go in and get that taken care of. Hopefully. I hope they don't charge me a ton of money. And I'll talk to you guys here in a few minutes. All right, weird angle again. So anyways, we got the T-Mobile internet replaced. They said it's a new model. How do I turn on the headlights in this thing? It started raining on me. They said it's a new model. So he said it'll work better than the last one. And the last one was pretty good. So hopefully it's better. That's all I know. Oh, crap. There's a guy walking right by me. Okay, he's trying to get into his his pickup truck right next to me. All right. So we got that done. Now off to Lowe's or Home Depot or something to get some screws and some batteries. Go home and do that. And I think once I do that, we're at beer drinking time. Hell yeah. And we've earned those. We have earned those. I was going to grill. I am a badass on the grill, you guys. I am killer on that thing. And I was going to grill some food, but I haven't used the grill. Oh, for fuck's sake. There's so many people. Colorado's getting so busy, man. Just people everywhere. Anyways, I'm just going to force my way in. I haven't used the grill in probably close to 2 years now. I didn't use it at all last summer. And so it probably needs to be loaded up in the pickup, honestly, and taken to the car wash and just sprayed down, just cleaned up really good, because it just hasn't been used at all. And now it's raining, and so I can't do that. So hey, maybe next time I'll grill some food. We like to do that at the house. Grill some food, turn up the music, you know, drink a few, all that stuff, you know, the kind of stuff us hillbillies consider to be fun, I guess. And the kind of stuff we consider to be fun. But we certainly like to do that, but just not going to be able to today. And I don't know yet if I'm home tomorrow or not. I believe today's Saturday, I think. And dispatch had said we'll try to get you a load for Sunday, but they haven't said a word to me yet. So I don't know. Worst case, I think I'll just have the wife drop me off at the truck Monday morning, and then I'll get on dispatch and say, hey, I'm ready, you know. Knowing them, the way my dispatcher's been acting lately, they probably already assigned me a load, and it's sitting there on the tablet in the truck, and I have no idea. I asked her to call me, though, if I do get a load. And, well, I haven't heard anything at all. Where is the defrost in here? It's getting foggy in here. But yeah, that's what we got going on right now. Just kind of a, you know, take it easy kind of day. T-Mobile was very, very busy. A lot of people in there. So that took a while. I think I was in there for probably an hour waiting just to get my internet replaced. They didn't charge for it. They just, you know, you just keep paying the monthly bill and all that. So no charge to get that replaced, which is always nice. I don't know what they mean by the new model and all that, and it should work better, but that's cool. I always worry about things like that, because does new model mean they've got it anchored to one tower and you can't use it around the country anymore? Hopefully that's not the case, because we sure could use that internet out on the road. It's nice when I feel like doing some gaming too, and I'm like, well, I'll download a game to play. It's pretty decent high-speed internet, so that helps out quite a bit. I've been trying to, like, looking at getting into an MMO again, but I don't know if I have that kind of time. For those of you that have been watching me for a while, I used to, years ago, I used to play a game called Lineage 2, and I tried it, and the game does not have the same soul that it used to. It's just a whole different game. It looks the same, but like the whole concept of it is very much different. So I tried yesterday another NCSoft game that's, I think it's fairly old now too, called Blade and Soul, and I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I'm still in the tutorial stages, so I don't really understand what the concept of the game is. There is a guy backing straight towards me. But I don't know what the concept of it is or anything besides killing stuff. But I've been looking for something like that, and I haven't been successful in that. I don't think MMOs are really a thing anymore. And I don't want to play a 20-year-old one. I don't want to get on World of Warcraft and do all that. But the point is, I hope this internet is still very much mobile, because I know that's been a topic of debate lately on if it is or if it isn't, and all I know is mine was, and we'll see if it still is Monday when I get back in the truck. Anyway, rain's coming down pretty good. I didn't bring a jacket or anything, but I am back. I am over at the hardware store. Need some screws and need some batteries for the smoke alarm. Talk soon. All right, fellas, we've done it. We've done it. I forgot to take in the screw from the house. So I was hoping, I didn't want to walk back out in the rain, so I was hoping that I would get the right screw, and I did, I think. I got some 3-inch screws. That's it. That's all we know. That's all we know, but we're gonna probably not do that today. We'll see what the weather looks like tomorrow. Go out there and get everything put back together on the outside of the house, make it look a little better, and that'll be that. They've got some little trailers here for sale. I don't know what you would do with a little trailer. What I would do, I don't know. I have no clue. But they have little trailers here. I thought about that once, but then I'll tell you what that was here in a second. But then I realized I don't want to work outside all the time. When I left the road last time, I had quite a bit of money saved up. And I was going to get a little trailer behind my pickup, and, like, you know, one of those sweet, like, 0 turn radius mowers and weed whacker and all that stuff. And I was going to start doing like lawn mowing service, right? It was just a passing idea. But I got to the point where I was, you know, really researching it and seeing, like, how much do you charge somebody to, like, mow their lawn? What makes it make sense, you know? And a lot of these guys were talking about, like, $40-50 to mow a lawn. And you'd almost have to do about 4 of them a day. And consistently, like 5 days a week, in my opinion, for it to be like a full-time thing at $40-50 a yard, you know. And like small yards, they're like, oh yeah, we pull up there and we do that for, you know, $20. I'm like, $20, man. I don't even pay the gas to get there. So I was unable to make it make sense, but I know it's a thing. I know people do it. But that's something I was considering then. But I don't really like working outside for long periods of time. I burn very easy. So I don't like being out there. Oh, come on. There's just too many damn people in this town. The whole intersection's blocked right now. Well, everybody decides which way to go. And I'm just going to, you know what? I'm just going to go this way then. I'm just going to go this way. Hope I don't get ran over. No, there's a van chasing me down right now because he's very angry at the audacity that I would go this way instead. So anyways, oh, now we're looking up. Now we're looking up. There we go. That's the best angle I can do right now, I guess. Anyways, that's kind of it, guys. Obviously the other stuff you guys see from home is when I go live or things like that, but I do have things I need to do when I come home, and it's not the most exciting thing in the world. It's not. A lot of it is just getting ready to get back in the truck, like still getting through all my laundry. That still needs to be all done, but all the food is packed up, ready to go. Just need to get all that to the truck when we go back, if that's tomorrow or Monday. I don't really know. But yeah, that's it. That's the whole thing when I'm home. I do start to get a little bit restless because I'm like, I'm not doing anything. I'm not making any money. And then I kind of get ready to get back on the road again. And I think we're about there. It's been a nice few nights at home, and I'll be there for at least another night, maybe 2 more. Definitely needed. It's always needed, but it's time to get back to the road. We've had our fun. It's time to get back out there and make some money, because how do you go after your goals? How do you chase whatever your goals are if you sit around the house all weekend, right? That's not how you do it at all. So for me, it starts to, oof, that was a big puddle, starts to create a conflict in my own mind, and it's time to get out there and get back to it. So we'll see you guys soon. May go live tomorrow if I'm sitting around the house still. We'll see you then. Bye.